Good morning, students. Today we'll begin with our second new chapter, that is A Gift of Chappals. Mridu is a young girl growing up in Madras, now called Chennai, with Tapi, her grandmother, and Tada, her grandfather. One afternoon, Tapi takes her to her aunt Rukmani's house to meet her cousin Lali, Ravi, and Meena. We'll begin with the first part. A smiling Rukmani threw open the door. Ravi and Meena rushed out, and Ravi pulled Mridu into the house. Wait, let me take off my slippers, protested Mridu. She set them out neatly near a pair of large black ones. Mridu kept his slipper in a very neat manner near a pair of black slippers. Though those were grey, actually with dust. You could see the clear mark of every toe on the front part of each slippers. And that slippers was grey. Which why? Because the slippers were full of dust. And that slippers had a marks of toes on the front part. All the marks that were there on the slippers were very long and thin. The marks of the two big toes were long and scrawny. Scrawny means thin. That marks was there on the slippers were long and scrawny means thin. Mridu didn't have much time to wonder about those slippers they were because Ravi dragged her to the backyard behind a thick bitter berry bush. Now, Mridit didn't get a time to think about that slippers because Ravi pulled Mridu and take her to the backyard. There inside a torn football line with a sinking and filled with sand lay a very small kitten lapping up milk from a coconut half shell. And on in his backyard there was one toad football which was very dirty, and in that there was one kitten drinking his milk which was kept in coconut half shell. We found him outside the gate this morning. We means both Ravi and Meena found that cat today morning only. He was meowing. Poor thing, said Meena. And Meena said he was screaming very loudly. It is secret. Amma says Pati will leave our Paddu Mama's house if she know we have a cat. Amma means mother, said Pati. Pati means grandmother. Grandmother will go to Paddu Mama's house if she know that we have a little cat in our house. So it's a secret. People are always telling us to be kind to animals, but when we are, they scream. And elders always tell us ki be kind, be humble towards animal, but when we do so, they scream on us. Oh, don't bring that little creature here. And they said, do not bring that little animal, little dirty animal in our house, said Ravi. Do you know how hard it is just to get a little milk from the kitchen? And Ravi said, do you know, Mridu, how difficult it is to bring one glass of milk for that little kitten? Pati saw me with a glass in my hand just now. I told her I am very hungry, I want to drink it, but the way she looked at me, have I had to drink most of it to throw her off the scent. And right now only Pati saw me with a glass of milk in my hand. So I simply told her I am hungry. That's why I want to drink it. So and the way she looked at me was very scary. So I misled her so that she didn't get the real purpose behind it. And in that also, I saved half of the milk for the kitten also. But again, then she wanted the tumbler back. Pati, Pati, I will wash it myself. Why should I put you to trouble? I told her. And again, Pati said, Pati also want that tumbler back and to be washed. So I played a trick over there. So I told her, I will wash by myself. I will not put you, Ravi only. I will not put you in any trouble. After that, I told her how to ran and pour the milk into the coconut shell. And after that, I ran and poured that little milk for that kitten in his coconut shell. Milk into the coconut shell and then ran back and washed the tumbler and put it back before she got real suspicious. Now, Ravi ran and poured the milk in coconut shell and washed the glass before his grandmother got any kind of clue. Now we have to think of some other way to feed Mahindra. Now Ravi said that we have to think about another way to feed Mahindra. Mahindra is a cat name. Mahindra. This little kitty name is Mahindra. Mridu was impressed. It was a real name, not just a cute kitty cat name. So she said, it is a real man name. It is not a name of cute cat. No one can even imagine ki it is a name of a cat. Actually, his full name is Mahindra Varma Pallava Puni, MS Puni for short, if you like. He is a fine breed of cat. Just look at his fur, like a lion's man's. Ravi said, but his full name is Mahindra Varma Pallava Puri. He is a good breed of cat. Look at his fur, it's just like a lion has it in his neck. Just and you know what the ample of the ancient Pallava king was, don't you? He looked expectantly at Mridu. And he also said, ki you know, ki who is the ample of Pallava's king? It was a king. Was a king. Do you know anything about Pallava's king? He asked to Mridu. Mridu giggled. Think I am joking? And with all the Ravi talks, Mridu laughed. And Ravi realized ki why you are laughing at it. Well, just wait. I will show you sometime. It is clear you didn't know a thing about history. So Ravi said, now I came to know you didn't know anything about history. Haven't been to Mahabalipuram, have you? And he asked to Mradu, you didn't go to Mahabalipuram even now? I saw a statue of his Thata grandfather. Thata, etc. etc. Fact is, Mahendra here is descendant from that very same ancient cat. Now he his um, explained his history, that a cat is belongs to a really royal family of Mahendra, and um, डिसेंडेंट मीन्स पूर्वज. रवि कहता है कि जो ये कैट है उसके जो पूर्वज है वो महेंद्र की फैमिली से बिलोंग करते हैं. A close relative, significantly speaking, of none other than the lion. And even the Ravi said कि scientifically cat के जो close relatives होते हैं that's the lion only. The Pallavas king, ample of the Pallavas destiny. Ravi went on walking around the bitter berry bush, waving a twig up and down, his eyes sprinkling. And all these things is being talking about while Ravi is walking near a bitter berry bush. Bitter berry bush means एक कड़वे झाड़ियों के पास वो सब कुछ एक्सप्लेन कर रहा था मृदु को. And he was also waving the ting means वो सब कुछ एक्सप्लेन कर रहा था, टहनियों को ऊपर नीचे करते हुए बता रहा था कि इस कैट के जो पूर्वज है वो और कोई नहीं बल्कि द महाबलीपुरम ऋषि's कैट है. This cat is a descendant of none other than the Mahabalipuram Rishi's cat. And if I may just remind you, they worships cat in ancient Egypt. और मैं तुम्हें याद दिलाऊं कि एंशियंट जब पुराने इजिप्ट की जब हम बात करते हैं, ओवर देयर वो वर्शिप करते थे कैट्स की. सो वो जो वर्शिप करते थे वो जो पूर्वज है वो इस कैट के पूर्वज हैं. How he loved the sound of his own voice. Meena and Mridu exchanged look. Both Meena and Mridu thought in his mind कि how much Ravi loves his own voice so much. What does that have to do with anything? Mridu demanded. But in between, Mridu said कि why you are giving us so much information? What that have to do with anything? Shh, I am telling you, this cat is descendant from the Egyptian cat god, no goddess. So Ravi said, stop, listen to me, that cat is descendant from Egypt, where the cat is a goddess. Well, one of the descendant of that cat goddess was a stowaway in one of the Pulama ship, and his descendant was the Mahabalipuram Rishi cat. He also explained that one of his descendant was hide in Pulama ship, and later on, and that cat becomes the Mahabalipuram Rishi's cat, whose descendant is. And Ravi flourished his twig at Mahendran. PM Punni here, wolf ek, he shrinked very pleased with himself. And he explained how that cat has came here from Egypt to India, and he was very happy with his own talk only. Mahendra looked up alarmed. He had just been sharpening his claws on the edge of the coconut shell, and that cat was sharpening his claws. Claws means panje on the edge of coconut shell. But worse than Ravi, a flew wolf ache was a cringe from the window. What a weird sound! If Mridu was startled, PM Punni was frightened out of his wits, hair standing on end. He bounced up and scrawled towards a bamboo trash tray of red chilies that had been set out to dry. And they heard a very strange sound from the window, and the cat was also get very frightened, and he jumped out on the red chilies which was kept for the dry. With that sound, that cat got very scared. Trying to hide beneath it, he tripped a few chilies over himself, meow, a mold miserably. And that cat was so frightened that he wanted to hide himself under that red chilies. The cringing went on and on. What's that noise? Mridu said. And then Mridu asked to Ravi where that annoying sound is coming from. That Lily, learning to play the violin, grunted Ravi. And the Ravi answered that was Lily, who was learning violins from his master. She will never learn a thing. The music master just goes on playing like a train, wheezing on and on, while Lily, all the time, dazzling, going completely off track. And he explained about the Lily, that Lily didn't learn anything from his master. He just going on playing, his master just going on playing, but yet Lalit didn't learn any single note and goes completely off track. So now we have completed our second part, first part.